Hello there, everyone. Welcome to your reading. So, today we are going to talk about the path ahead of you. So, we have three piles over here: the first pile, second pile, and then the third pile. Feel free to pause the video and feel, hear, see, taste, or smell which pile that calls out to you the most. And I will be going to the first pile. Hi there, pile number one. Welcome to your reading. So today we are going to talk about the path ahead of you. This is a timeless reading, which means that whenever you are watching this, it is the perfect time for me to deliver this message for you. So you're listening this video in the perfect time. So let's get to your card. Okay, so I would like to explain the first card that you have, which is relying on yourself is strength, but relying on others for help is also strength. So in your path ahead, I feel like you will be collaborating with others a lot. You know the saying that standing in this shoulder of giants, you will be mentored, you will meet wonderful and great people that share their knowledge, share their resources, collaborating, working together with you, and people that will teach you and basically collaborate with you. So you are working together, you are learning that if it is something that you have yet to learn or master. And the path ahead of you feels like very humanitarian. It could be that you are working or doing volunteering that is to some specific of you, because suddenly I hear volunteering, working in a non-profit organization, but perhaps it only resonates to some people. But basically you're doing something that is by voluntary. So you are sharing whether resources, whether your knowledge, or anything, your time, your energy, but basically you are sharing, because when we work together we can achieve much more things. I'm also talking about collaboration. It could be paid or voluntary collaboration. It could be both at the same time, but it feels like you will be connecting with a lot of people. To be honest, this is very Aquarian energy over here, and you will meet, work together, talk, and connect with more people than ever. And if you're someone who is introverted, I don't think that this is something that you have to worry or anxious about, because sometimes when we heard about connecting with a lot of people, meeting lots of people, or collaborating, it seems like it is such a trouble something, or it's exhausting. But let me tell you, once you meet your clique, you meet people that resonates with you so much, it will just flow easily. It does not require you to do hard work, to put on extra effort and so on, but it just flows. The relationship, whether it's romantic, whether it's friendship, platonic, or colleagues, it's just going to flow. And I would like to remind you that in this path ahead of you, you will meet people like that, where the relationship comes easy, it flows. You don't have to push yourself so hard. You don't have to burn yourself out. You don't have to nitpick every single thing to make this thing works. No. And I think this is such a wonderful news, you know. And to others of you, I just heard something that someone is saying, I don't believe that, you know, a relationship does not come easily to me. I have to make some effort, put in the hard work to maintain this, to make this happen, and so on, blah 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 blah. I just heard that in the back of my head. Like it's not literally in the back of my head, but how do you say it when you hear words but it's not externally, but it's not internally also? How do you I hope that makes sense, but it's not in the literal sense of hearing it in the back of my head. It's more of like there's these tiny voices that just comment, sarcastic comment when I just say that. But this is just my personal experience and I would like to share it to you. Perhaps it will be beneficial, but until you actually meet someone like that, you won't think that it is possible. I also did not think like having a relationship that is easy and it just flows, like you click and everything just opens up smoothly, like it blooms really beautifully. I did not think that kind of relationship, whether it's romantic, platonic, or friendship, does exist before, until I actually experienced that myself. And gosh, it was so easy. I'm not minimizing or diminishing the things that we do, but it just feels painless when you do things, when you make effort. It just feels like the timing is perfect and everything flows smoothly. We don't know how things happens or how the universe works, but somehow it just happened that way and we have the time to make it happen. It's just easy. It reminds me that if it meant for you, it meant for you. There will be nothing, no obstacles, no challenges that is too hard to make it happen. And it just is. Like the relationship that I had was somehow magically happened despite both of us were extremely busy with our lives, with our priorities. But weirdly enough, it just clicks. Like somehow when we got the time, it was the perfect time and we communicate a lot. It's just easy, you know, you talk easily, you communicate easily, and the other person that receives it and they also talk to you. Like they communicate their needs, they communicate how they perceive and so on. If you feel like previously you've been in a relationship where communicating is difficult, you know, trying to understand the other person's perspective is difficult, and when you communicate your needs, it's difficult for them to understand you. And I would like to tell you that in this path ahead of you, you will meet people that it will be easy to communicate. They have this maturity to understand, and it just feels relaxing, peaceful. Okay, let's get to your tarot card. I think for pile number 1, about their path ahead. I feel like previously I'm explaining a lot, but I hope it makes sense. Because sometimes when I heard people think that relationship is painful and meeting new people is painful, it saddens me, because all this time they have yet to meet the right people for them. And for those of you who think like that, I would like to remind you that there are people that it does not take you half that to be in a relationship. You don't have to fight often. You don't have to yell to communicate your needs. You don't have to fight, defend your opinions just to make sure that you are validated. And yeah, let's see what else we see here. 10 of Swords. Gosh, you've been very busy, haven't you? Because in here I see that you have been, like, there are so many things happening in your life, like things after things and after things, like one event after another. It just keeps piling up, and you're so tired, burnt out, exhausted with all of these things. But let me tell you, with the 10 of Wands, 10 is, oh my god, this just popped out. Suddenly this card just pops out. I don't even try to shuffle the card. The deck was just put aside and this specific card just fell off, and I think that's when heavily wants to tell you the message: you are needed in this world, you are important. And with both of this card over here, I mentioned that you have been very busy. You've been doing a lot of things. You've been busying yourself. You've been taking in a lot of responsibilities. But it feels like what tires to you, not just physically and mentally, is that you did not see or feel validated. Like, you don't feel like your effort, your time and energy that you invested in these things are appreciated, which is why this card comes out. It's telling you that you've done really great work. The work you do matters. You are needed in this world and you are important. The work that you do is important. It's significant. It contributes in this world. It makes changes, especially to people who does not appreciate you enough. Oh gosh, I would love to give you a hug. I don't know how many of you needs that, but I hope I can. I hope you can feel my energy hugging you here. And obviously, if you are willing to get hugged, because I know that people love language are different. Mine was physical affection, so I show my love with huggings and head pats, shoulder pads and those kind of things. But if you don't feel or comfortable with physical touch, then we can, words of encouragement. You did really, 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 really well. The fact that you are here itself is really amazing. It takes a lot for you to be able to survive until here, right? It's not easy, I know. And I'm really proud of you. And I know you must have been really proud of yourself. You've managed until this far. And you know what? The things that you do, the work, the study, the effort and time that you invest, that you put in, matters. Just because the people around you, whether it's your family, your group of friends, your teachers, your boss, or your colleagues does not see that, does not mean that it is not important. It is important. It is significant, and you put in a lot of effort and energy in that. And I know you're doing the best that you can. And you did very, very, very well. Okay? I think I really need to emphasize that, especially with the booth of 10 of wands and 10 of swords over here. But the good news is, because this is 10 is endings, which means that you are wrapping up the cycles, you are ending things and starting a new chapter. Now let's see what path of you, this new journey of yours, this new chapter of yours. Ooh, Four of Wands. This is exciting. Four of Wands is very festive energy. I just feel very warm, like you are burning essential oil. Is that the correct word? But when you warm up essential oil and then the smell just fills the whole room and relax, that feels really, really, really nice. I really love that. You know, when I saw the Four of Wands, it just feels like that. My body is warm and comfy. I'm relaxed. And it feels really nice to be able to let go of the stress and enjoy the moment. By the way, just to mention things that I also use my intuition in this reading. So if it's not the textbook meaning of the tarot card, just keep it in mind that I use my intuition. This is under the deck. So basically, this new chapter of yours is that you will be having fun, okay? Especially with the Four of Wands here, you will be having fun. It could be externally, it could be internally, but it feels like whatever it is, you will be feeling very, how do you say it? Joyful. Excuse me for my English. I'm still learning, but I'm doing my best. And yeah, you will be feeling very jovial, very joyful, happy, like you cannot wait to wake up in the morning and feel this wonder of the world. It's like, I just saw that. Suddenly there is an image flashes in my mind. If you know the film Tangled, Rapunzel, there is this scene where Rapunzel is dancing in the city town, in the middle of the city center town, dancing and dancing to the music as everyone joins her. It feels very festive. It feels very happy, like you are just present in the moment, not in the past, not in the future, where your plans where you make your plans, but it's in the present moment. So you are grounding yourself here. I am here, I am enjoying this moment, I am fully present in this body and enjoying the beautiful things that the world has offered me. And with the Emperor here, it feels like you are finally getting the positions that you want, whether it's career related or if you are still studying, it could be that you are finally getting the grasp of this field of study so that you are not struggling anymore. It just feels like the feeling of having it under your control. It could be that. Do you know, during studying or learning periods, in the beginning things are difficult because you are unfamiliar with that. It feels confusing because you have yet to understand. But once you take the time, you put in time and you get more familiar, it feels easier because it's not that daunting any longer, and it feels like that you have it under your control because it's not as daunting as it is previously. I don't think that it will be smooth sailing because it feels with Emperor over here. It will be challenging, but in a healthy way. So this challenge that will present itself during your study or during your career or in your life, whatever the things that you are focusing, it feels like it energizes you. It makes you cannot wait to wake up and tackle these things. Oh, I cannot wait to study this so that I can understand this and implement it in my daily life, for example. Or I cannot wait to learn this chapter A, for example, so that I could combine it with the knowledge that I have already learned the weeks before, the months before, so that I can see this material in the full form, in its full form, to make sense of it, to understand it. It feels really passionate rather than burdensome. So I don't think that is something that you need to be wary of, because you will finally get a hang of this. And to be honest, some of you, the path that is opening up for you, this new path, is about taking in the leadership role. This is very specific, but to some of you that previously have been working unappreciated, this could be that the part where you are saying, okay, this, I'm having enough of this. Either you are seeing excuse me, oh my god, either you are seeking out new opportunities, better opportunities, where you are put in the position of power, where you can take control of things, where you can make decisions of things, or it could be that you are getting promoted. But whatever it is, you are taking charge of the things. So do you know the circle of control? There is this circle where the outside is the things that you cannot control and the inside is the things that you can control, and you are focusing on the things that you can control, and with that it empowers you so much, to the point that whether it's a promotion or whether you're looking for a new job or anything like that, but you are making your own path. So if there previously seeming like there is no path, there's no way out, but here you are making yourself a way out. I am making one for myself. And gosh, I'm going to be honest, but the power is really amazing. I feel like You have enough. I am tired of this. I am not going to be a doormat by anyone else, whether it's my boss, whether it's my colleagues, whether it's from my acquaintance. When I say no, it's no. I'm taking charge of this, and I tell people how I want to be treated. Ooh, I get goosebumps. So basically, you're stepping into your own power. You're taking back your own power. Gosh, with the Four of Swords over here, and the back of the card, in the back of the deck, excuse me. It feels like you will have a lot of restful moments because you are finally setting your boundaries. You are able to say no to a lot of things that are not aligned with your values. You will have a lot of free time to take care of yourself. If you need sleep, then you are able to have a restful sleep. If you need to do self-care, then you will have the resources and opportunities and time to do that. Perhaps pamper yourself, because when I see here there's Four of Swords, the picture seems like a salon, like a spa, massage and those kind of things, and you're being pampered. I did mention that this Four of Wands feels like when you are burning essential oils, right? But you remember, do you know that in spa, I think in this spa that I know at the very least, spas that I've watched in YouTube, because I have yet to experience that. Perhaps in the future, who knows, right? There will be an opportunity presented itself. But what I see here is that the essential oil burning in the spa, and you are relaxing, getting yourself a massage. You are basically pampering yourself, feeling very nourished, very fulfilled, because you are not doing everything. You're setting boundaries. You're saying no to the things that you don't want to do, to the things that is not your responsibility. If previously your boss has putting you or slaving you to do all those things without getting proper appreciation, whether it's wealth or the validations or the network or whatever it is that you want to receive appreciation, this is the moments, the path that you're opening, where you are stepping in, putting in your boundaries. You're stepping into your own power and saying that, you know what, I'm going to do my job until here. Outside of here, it is not my desk job. It is not my responsibility. And if you want me to do that, I need to be given proper compensations. And then you tell them that perhaps you need more money, you want a raise, or you want to have your weekends off or whatever. So you're communicating your needs and you're setting boundaries. If you are studying, perhaps it could be that you do not play until, for example, above 2 a.m. in the morning. So past that, you will go home and take your rest. Or I don't know, like maybe 2 a.m. is too late. 11 p.m. at night. Past that, you will not going to parties or so on, because you need to have a restful sleep. You need to have your beauty sleep and those kind of things. So you're setting your boundaries, you're communicating your needs, and you are not letting people step on you like you are a doormat. Anything else for pile number 1 about the path ahead of them that I have yet to mention? Let's see. see. Nine of Pentacles. Wow, this is amazing. So you will have a lot of resources. Ooh, I really like this. Material, wealth, and resources cards. Nine of Pentacles, because it means that you will have the resources or opportunities or materials that you want to have yourself fulfilled. So if you want to eat more nutritious food, this path that is opening will have this resources or opportunities for you to be able to do that. I'm going to be honest with you, but it feels like some of you are really looking for a new job, and this job is actually paying you higher, giving you more benefit, and giving you more freedom for you to be able to take care of yourself. Because previously over here, it feels like your job or your working environment does not allow you to actually relax, to take care of yourself, because you seem like in a constant busy state, in a constant burnt out. Like you don't even have the energy to do self-care because you're too exhausted with all of these responsibilities in your shoulders. But here with the Nine of Pentacles, you will have the time, the energy, and also the wealth to actually do self-care, to pamper yourself, to enjoy the things that you want to enjoy. And if you're studying or just doing anything, it could be that you are able to afford this happy moments, experiencing new things. This is to some of you, because there is this relying on others for help is also a strength. But there are some of you that this Nine of Pentacles is not meaning wealth as in money. I'm not saying that you will not get money, but you will get the experiences that requires money, but you don't require money to get there. So basically you just skip the money step and go straight into the experiences that you want to achieve. Do you understand what I meant? Because we know that sometimes, well, there are certain people that do love money for money itself. Like they love holding it, they love the smell of it, and so on. But there are also people who actually loves money because of the way money can buy experience, the way money can buy them comfort and things they needed to actually able to function in their best potential, right? And here this Nine of Pentacles feels like this just means that this is an opportunity where you just keep the money part and go straight into the experience where you can enjoy. So this is just a specific example that just pops out right on the top of my mind. But for example, you've been wanting to attend a concert, like a concert from a very, very, very popular musicians, and it is very expensive and very difficult to get the ticket of that. But suddenly you won from your company a lottery. It's not a lottery, how do you say it, like a compensation or things similar like that. But somehow one way or another you get the opportunity to attend the concert even without paying. Or another example is for example, one of your friends are unable to attend a concert and they gave the ticket for you for free or for discounts and so on. Oh, I have a story actually. It's just a friend of my friend was actually wanting to go to a concert, but they don't want to go alone, so they pay for their friend's concert tickets so that they can go together, and they are literally paying it all of it for free because the concert was abroad. So they actually pay for the passport, the ticket, the concert ticket, the flight tickets, and also the hotels to sleep. Like, it was crazy how things, how abundance arrived in our life. Like, it comes in the way that is unplanned, and we just need to allow it to happen in our life, right? And I would like to tell you that anything is possible. And if you think that you want money, then you will get money. But there are certain people who, I don't actually really care about the money. I just want the access to the experience that money can grant, and similar things like that. It does not have to be concert. It could be traveling the world. It could be getting yourself pampered, visiting new places, or studying or getting training and so on that requires money. But that is basically it. Can I get one more card, please, to end this reading? Okay, gosh, did I tell you before that you will not be in scarcity? Let me tell you something. This is so amazing. Like, I'm so happy for you guys. Oh my gosh. Let me sit in with the let me sit with the energy for a moment. This feels really nice. My gosh, I cannot stop smiling for you. It feels really, really, really wonderful. You know the feeling where your bills are all paid, you have extra money to buy yourself nice food, to buy yourself comfy clothing, to make yourself really well nourished and satisfied. That is the feeling that I received in this pile. There's so many abundance coming for you. I cannot even comprehend because I'm so happy here. Like, it literally swells in my heart. If I might give a suggestion, I think that you need to allow more things to happen in your life, and not how do you say it, not to over plan things when things does not go your way. Because with the 10 of swords over here, it feels like you overthink a lot of things, especially when things does not work in your favor. But sometimes life works interesting in a way that we cannot comprehend, but still gives out the things that we want, that we need to be able to live a fulfilled life. And if you want an advice, that just enjoy the process, enjoy the things that is happening, be open with new things. And I think that's it for your reading. I'll see you next time. Bye bye. Hi there, pal number 2. Welcome to your reading. So today we are going to talk about the path that is opening up for you, and this is a timeless reading, which means that you are listening to this message in the perfect time. Okay, so let's get to your first card. So this is the first card that you have. Give out the frequency that you want to attract. Did you just hear that? There's the bird sound as if saying that, ooh, confirmation. Give out the frequency that you want to attract. Okay, so I get the feeling that the path that, gosh, the energy just pops out really, really huge. This is so amazing. I cannot stop smiling. So basically, the path that you're opening up will be full of happy things, because I just cannot stop smiling when I open up your card. I just barely hold the deck in my hands. I have yet to shovel it, but it just feels really happy. Like there's this surge of energy so strong that I just cannot help but laugh and smile and giggle, because there is this saying that laughing is just meaning happiness that you cannot contain so much that you actually take it out loud. And that is actually such a beautiful thing to describe. You are so happy that you just cannot help but laugh. It's like you are putting out, expelling the happiness, because there is so many inside of you. Oh gosh, like your cards just pop out all at the same time. I see here that the path that you're taking, you will have lots of energy, you have lots of power. So if you're thinking of starting new things, there will be lots of opportunity and energy to do that. If you've been thinking of starting new projects, new creative hobbies, or taking a new step forwards, this is the path, or this is a confirmation to say yes, this is the perfect time to do that. You have Knight of Wands. Wow, quick energy. Ace of Wands. Excuse me, I just cannot stop giggling. Queen of Pentacles and Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so you are starting new things, you are starting creative project, and let me tell you something really happy. You will get into the flow, okay? You will get into the flow, you will earn the things that you want, because I also read the cards with my intuitions, not just based on the textbook meanings, and it feels like huge manifesting energy. Like it's quick manifesting energy, because you are attracting the frequency. So how do you say it? Okay, my head is all over the place because there's so many things happening all at once. So first of all, you will be starting a lot of things. Like when I say a lot of things, like literally a lot of things, new projects, new hobbies, new creative activities, and you will have this passion for life. You will be feeling very, very energized to the point where you don't actually need to sleep a lot. Well, I'm not saying that you need to not sleep, but it feels like you don't require a lot of that, because you will be in very fulfilled state where you just have this energy to do a lot of things, to make a lot of things happen in reality, to realize it into the 3D. And especially with the Ace of Pentacles and Queen of Pentacles here, it feels like, gosh, you're making this into a reality. Like literally, it feels like I'm watching a super manifester manifesting their dream life. Because with this, give out the frequency that you want to attract, you are already in there. The Queen of Pentacles, you are already practicing in that state where you already have everything that you want. And when you do that, these things, all these dreams of yours, all these manifestations of yours are going to come in really quick. Just one event over the other. I just heard like boom, 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 boom. It feels like things happening one after another, and you hear that like boom, fulfilled, boom, fulfilled, and boom, fulfilled. Like you don't even hear any pause in there. You just keep coming one after another. I don't know if this is you. Do tell me the secrets of that. Because this is so interesting. I feel really, 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 really happy. So powerful. But I do understand that when you are happy, you are allowed or able, not allowed, actually, you are able to manifest things quicker. You attract things better. And you don't overthink about the manifestations, whether it's already coming or not, because you just know that it is happening. It already happens and it will happen to you. The Emperor, oh my god. I know I should be explaining it to you, like about this reading, but I just cannot help but laugh. Like there is so many happiness inside of me that it just feels like, oh my god. Oh, let's see, anything else? Okay, I'm going to be honest with you. Are you from pile 1? Because it just feels like pile 1 energy also stayed here. Turn up red nose. Oh my god, like I don't even know what to say anymore. Okay, so I'm going to be honest with you, because we have death card over here, so the path that you're overcoming, because you see the death card over here, there is someone who's dying. Well, in here there's someone who's dying, but it does not mean that there will be literal person dying. It could be just metaphorical, like you are dying, you are shedding your skin and the sun rises. Okay, so you're stripping away the old you so that the new you can be birthed. Okay, it's not forgetting. So the new you can be allowed to happen. Okay, and this new you are the person who is very aligned with themselves. Because I don't know why, but this new pile of you feels like it is made by gold. I'm just going to say it as it is. Like the path of you are literally not scattered with rocks, but scattered with gemstones. Like in the path of them, it's just gemstones all around it. Which is why there's this death card, because there are people, things, events, or just things that will not, that, okay, how do you say it? That you will not take into this journey, into this path. So you will be leaving it behind, be it about the old you, be it about some old people, old friendships, or old relationship that does not serve you any longer, or anything, because I don't really feel any specific meaning here, but you are taking charges of your life. So if previously you are someone who is just following other people, you're just saying yes to the things, here you will be making your own path. You're walking on your own path. Other people are walking in the path that is usually walk, so it's well traveled, but yours, you will be walking in the path of gemstones. So people who are not willing to walk towards you will left them behind, not in a bad way, but it's more of like, so this is the place where we have different end goals, so we need to separate so that we can both be happy in our terms. That is the feeling that I get. But the path that you are looking, that you are walking in this reading, it feels full of gemstones, and I don't think that a lot of people have the capability to walk in this path with you. Some people are too blinded, like, oh my god, this is too shiny, I don't feel comfortable walking in this path where gemstones are littered in the road. It's not stones, but it's gemstones, because oh my god, like, I'm literally, can I just sit here with your energy for a little bit, because this is so amazing. Okay, let me take a deep breath and enjoy your energy for a moment. Okay. Gosh, this is so wonderful. Oh my god, that was crazy. Can I just end your reading here, because I keep mentioning the path that you're taking is full of gemstones, because the amount of opportunities, the amount of money, material, wealth, knowledge, resources that you will receive is mind blown. Like, I cannot even comprehend this. This is so crazy. And also, perhaps some of you might have been sad that some people are leaving you when you take this path, when this path opens up and they don't walk with you, they don't walk together with you in this journey. But let me tell you that sometimes people have different outcomes, they have different end goals, they have different journeys that they want to take. Sometimes because they already teach you the lesson that meant to be teach for you, and sometimes it does not mean that it's a bad thing or it ended, because it's not because it ended badly, but sometimes it just means that they or you or even both of you are already learning the lessons that both of you need to learn in this lifetime, and so you go continue your journey. And to others of you, there are relationship, people, and responsibilities or environments that actually does not serve you, that actually is more toxic than it's actually giving you the lesson that you need to learn, which is why it is taken out from you, so that you can walk in this gemstone path that is full of abundance, full of fruits, full of harvest for you, because those people are only hindering you in reaping this harvest. Okay, they're only stopping you into gaining more than you can gain. They are limiting you. Perhaps it's not mean that they are a bad person. Well, it could be that they are a bad person, but other things means that they are not the companion that will walk into this path. They have different definition of success. They have different definitions of their end goal. It just means that you have different measurements. And yeah, you are the super manifester. I don't even know what to say because you already know all the things that I'm going to say. It just feels like, oh, you know everything. You know things are going well for you. You know things will work out for you really, really, really well. You know you'll get that money. You'll get that opportunity. The path will open up for you. You know that already. Yeah. I don't even know what I'm doing here. Because it just feels like you're seeking out confirmation, but my confirmation is just confirming that you are indeed right. You're indeed already know about these things. So yeah, I think I'm just going to end this reading over here, and tell me about your journey, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye. Hi there, pal number 3. So this is your reading. We're talking about the path that is opening up for you, and this is a timeless reading, which means that you are watching this in the perfect time. So this message that you are going to listen is arriving in the perfect time whenever you are watching this video. So let's go into your reading. The first card that you have is about making time for your hobbies. So do something that makes you forget about time in the healthy way. Wow. Like wow. When I see this card, the first thing that comes to my mind is that you are reigniting the sparks. So you are reconnecting back to the passions, to the things that actually makes you so freaking happy, so freaking fulfilled. Especially with the clock over here, it feels like waking up are going to be easy because you cannot wait to do your hobbies. You cannot wait to, for example, you like dancing, you cannot wait to dance, to practice dancing, or you cannot wait to practice your public speaking if that is something that you do love and enjoy. And if you have yet to find your hobbies, I think this is the interesting part, which is that you will be trying out a lot of hobbies and you will find one that suits you, because it feels like you are finally going to find your cliques. You are going to find the hobbies that match up with your vibe, with your frequency, and it feels really, really, really good doing that. It feels really good doing the hobbies. It does not feel like it's troublesome or painful when you are investing your money and energy in that, because everything just feels very natural, very flowing. It's very easy to do. Even when the things that you are doing is challenging, you don't feel exhausted, you don't feel disempowered, because to you this challenge only serve as an energy, a fuel, so that you see things, oh my gosh, if I am able to master this is going to be very, very, very amazing. I finally grasped the whole concept. I finally understand how these things works. I can finally implement it. And those kind of positive words that you are telling yourself. Ooh. Okay. Ooh, tower. Wow. Oh my god, so this thing is unplanned. I'm going to be honest with you. But this thing is unplanned. It feels like someone is pulling the rug under your feet. And you're like at the very first, you're going to react like, whoa, 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 hold on, hold a minute, hold on a minute. It might have been feeling very overwhelmed, but it quickly turns into something that you enjoy. because it was unplanned. So perhaps you are not planning to take new hobbies. Like you already have your set schedule of doing hobbies A for 2 hours every each day, but then suddenly you find something that sparks your interest, something that sparks your joy. It's like this inspiration. Bam! You cannot not see that. And at first, it feels kind of chaotic, like how can I put this into my schedule, how can I invest more time, and blah blah blah. There's so many things to think, because with this goes worth, it feels like you're unable to make the decisions. Should I take this hobby? Should I not? Should I invest in these hobbies? Should I take classes in these hobbies? By the way, it could be anything. This is just hobbies, but it could be something that you like to learn, like you are learning new things. For example, you are learning about finances, you are interested in learning about history or about pottery, anything. It could be anything, but something that makes you forget about time in a healthy way. You enjoy this so much that it does not feel painful for you even when you are faced with obstacles. Like if you are someone who enjoys socializing, perhaps this is about socializations or wine tasting, what else, hosting parties or planning for events and those type of things that requires you to be engaged with that. Oh, Nine of Cups. This is very, very, very self-explanatory, because like you are feeling very fulfilled. You have this self-fulfillment, very fulfilled with the things that you are doing, regardless that this is unplanned. This is something that you are not planning, and it happens really quickly in a snap of a finger. It feels overwhelming at first. Absolutely. I feel like I hear you are panicking in my ears, like whoa 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 whoa, slow down, hold on, hold like I cannot even because I'm not laughing at you, but it's just like this is funny in the cute kind of thing. Whoa whoa whoa, I was not ready for that, but it makes me so happy that okay, fine, I'll make things happen one way or another. But at the very beginning you will be confused, like should I take this or not, should I invest it in a class or not, is this the right decisions or not. Like you're asking those kind of questions due to the sudden change of events. What else for this card? I think I'm going to use another deck. The path that is opening up for pile number 3. Anything else that I have yet to mention? A 10 of Wands. Wow. So you're going to do this a lot, like literally a lot. Queen of Pentacles. I think this is a good thing though, because you have 10 of Wands, which means that you have lots of responsibility, you have a lot of things, you're going to be very busy. But with the 9 of Cups underneath, it feels like you will still be fulfilled while doing that. Perhaps it's going to be more busy now that you have to put in the schedule for these hobbies. Like you're going to fit in those new hobbies of yours into the packed schedules that you have right now, but still you feel very fulfilled, you feel very content, and money wise you will not be having trouble with that. You don't even have to the fool. Oh, you have none of cups again. Oh my god, I don't even want to take this card, but it just flips over, so I'm just taking it because it's the only one that's flipping over. So I'm going to say it to you. So basically it's something that is unplanned. You don't know about this, you are an amateur at this, which is why you are having difficulty in making decisions. Should I take this, should I not take this? Because I have no previous knowledge, I have no previous experience with that. You don't even know what I'm doing. Like, I don't know if this is the right thing or not. Should I invest, should I not invest? By the way, if you're investing regarding like money, you making investment in stocks or those kind of investment products, please do I'm not giving you any how do you say it, any nonsense advice, okay? I'm just saying that perhaps please use your discernment. Like, if it seems shady, like it's too good to be true, then perhaps it's too good to be true. And ask for a professional to help you and investing things, okay? Because this is just a general reading. It could resonate to you, it could not. Just leave out the rest if it's not. But it feels like the things that you are starting, whether you are starting a new class, you are learning a new language, you are learning about history or those kind of fields or anything. It could be literally anything, because sometimes the weirdest things happens. To be honest, I'm just giving myself an example. In my entire life, I have not known anything about tarot or tarot reading or those kind of things. I have yet to know about that before, like around a couple of years previously. It has never crossed my life once. But then when I know about tarot, when I recognize it, like I know this, I'm trying to getting familiar, everything feels easy. Not easy as in it easy, not challenging, it's challenging, there's obstacles, but it makes me happy doing that. Do you know what I mean? It's not easy like everything is very excuse me, oh my god. The easy that I'm saying is easy because it's not painful for you. Because regardless whether you are facing obstacles or challenging moments, you feel very nourished emotionally, you feel very fulfilled. So it does not feel really hard, it just feels very interesting and very fun and very, very, very fulfilling. It just feels something like that. But it is something that you are jumping into. You're not even dipping your toes trying to test the water, but you are jumping into that. So perhaps if you're interested in history, suddenly you are enrolling in a class in college about history while you are doing your job. So you are already fully booked, you are busy with your job, but you are putting the time for getting into college to study history, to study more about history and so on, and those kind of things, which is why I think that it's going to give you a lot of busy moments in your period of life, but you will be very, very fulfilled. See, you got 9 of Cups twice in 2 different decks, and I think that is such a huge confirmation that you will be feeling extremely fulfilled with this things that you are starting. It might be sudden, it might be unplanned, but you will be feeling very satisfied with that. And you will be very busy too, because you're juggling things right now. But emotional wise, especially with the Three of Cups over here, Nine of Cups, and twice, emotional wise, you will be very fulfilled. Oh, this is you'll be very fulfilled. This is top-notch fulfillment card. I don't know what else to talk. Like, this is so beautiful. Can I sit here for a moment and feel your energy? You know, when I take a deep breath and try to feel your energy, I just feel like warm, tingling warm in my skin, but goosebumps at the same time. It's like I got shivers. It feels like there's this some sort of anxiousness, a little bit hint of anxiousness, but also excitement combined. So it's a mix of both. And this is crazy in a good way. I think that's it for your reading. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.